What's going on, everybody? Tonight's going to be a little different live stream than what we normally do. I'll go ahead and warn you guys, this may not be safe for work, and you may not want your kids in here for this one. What we're going to do tonight is talk about some stuff about my life, and I want to talk to you guys about, how can I say this? Essentially supporting you guys, right? So everybody just kind of chill out. We're going to get started here in just a second. We'll let a few people get in. What's going on? My boy, what's up? What's going on, Rock? Check, make sure. Audio check, by the way, guys. Make sure all the audio is good before we get started in this. Looks like I need to clean my camera off, so I'll be right back. Ooh, you gotta love this professional setup we have here. There we go. Just right. What's going on? Yo. What's good, bro? Tonight is church. We're gonna sit and talk tonight. So I often have people ask, or not ask so much, but they want to say things to me like it must be nice, and I wish I had a shop like this or a car like this or whatever the case may be. And tonight, we're just going to address all that stuff. I am feeling it tonight, and it's something that I've been wanting to talk about for a long time anyway, so we're just going to go ahead and get it all out there tonight. But also, I'm going to be daddy tonight, okay? So I'm going to tell you some stuff that a lot of you maybe have never heard, but I'm going to be that guy for you tonight. First off, what I want you to know is I believe in each and every one of you. I believe that you can do anything you want to do. And I truly mean that. Unless you have some type of physical disability, if you want to do it, you can do it. And even with that being said, you can do it. See, a lot of people didn't have a positive role model in their life. And without that, it's hard to do things. It's hard to believe in yourself and believe that you can do and achieve some of the goals that you have set to achieve. So many times I know a lot of us have heard, when you have a good idea or something like that, you hear from somebody, yeah, okay. All right, man, sure. It'll probably go over just like the last of your great ideas. I'm not here for all that. I don't want to hear all that. I'm here to tell you that you can do anything that you want to do, guys, seriously, in life. And it's something that has bothered me, and it's what this channel was based on from day one. But I never truly gotten anybody's ass over it. And tonight, it may not come across the best, but I just want you all to know that I believe in you. And to hell with anybody that tells you you can't do something or just doesn't believe in you, okay? So I want to touch a little bit on my backstory. I'm not going to go too deep in this, but I want you guys to know that a little over about 6-7 years ago, I had nothing. Nothing. I literally had nothing more than the clothes that were in my closet, and I brought home like 170 something bucks every 2 weeks, okay? That's what I brought home. I was living in my buddy's spare bedroom. You guys know Joe Nate. Does awesome work. We go there every once in a while. I've showed you guys his shop. Good friend of mine. I was going through a divorce, and I had nothing. Guys, nothing. No credit. No money. Hell, no real skills other than working on Fox bodies. And hell, I wasn't even the best at that. But I knew I wasn't going to be in that place forever, okay? I knew that I could do more, and the passion that I have for life in general and these cars, I knew that there were a group of people out there that at least felt the same way that I did. And I always felt that from the time I was a little boy. I wanted to get that out to the world, okay? That's what this channel has enabled me to do, is to show the world my passion. We've grown into other things, as most channels do over time. but best believe I'm still the same person that I started out as. Guys, I didn't know what I was going to do. I had no money. I had nothing. I ran out of gas going to work a couple of times. On my way to work in the morning, had a buddy of mine that worked with me, riding with me. I ran out of gas. I had no money. I had no money in my account. I couldn't put gas in my vehicle. And in about 3 years' time from that point to basically where we are now, we have what we have. The reason why I'm telling you this and the reason why I'm harping on this is I was driven, okay? I knew that I didn't want to be where I was at forever. And you may be thinking this is about money. Oh, no, 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 no. What I'm telling you right now is not about money. It has nothing to do with money. I stopped chasing the dollar a long time ago, guys. And I suggest you do the same. Don't get so caught up in money that you take on a job that you really don't like. Because guess what? That guy that hates his job's got to come home at some point to his family. And if you hate your job, chances are you end up hating your life. So I'll tell you guys this. A few years before I lost everything and went through my divorce, I left a job making a lot more money. A lot more money than what I was making whenever all this went down. And I did it because it's not what I wanted to do. That wasn't the role that I wanted to take on. Was it a hard job? No, not really. It just wasn't what I wanted to do. I like to be creative, okay? That's what makes me who I am. You guys may like it, you may hate it. It is what it is. But being creative and having a support system throughout the years allowed me to become who I am now, okay? So I left that job to do something else. All within the same company, by the way. I've been with the company I'm with for 21 years now, and that's as far as I'll take it. I don't want to put it out there where I work. You guys know that, so don't even bother to ask. I hope you can at least appreciate that. But I couldn't have got to where I got to without a support system. It still was on me to do what I needed to do. Okay? Nobody was going to do it for me. Life wasn't going to happen for me because I had a good support system. But what it did was enable me to do what I loved, right? And nobody ridiculed me. I had some people that had some negative things to say. What I want to do tonight is remind you guys that I believe in each and every one of you. And I'm going to tell you why. You may think, oh, okay, he's just saying that. No. I was nothing. I come from nothing. I didn't have anything. I still don't have anything per se, right? But what I did was challenge myself to be better than what everybody thought I could be, to prove to the world that I could do more. And damn it, I have become what I wanted to become. Everything in life that I wanted to achieve, I've achieved it right now. If I die tomorrow, I'll die a happy man, knowing that I've achieved what I wanted to achieve. I'm a simple man. You may think that you need to make millions of dollars or do whatever, that's fine. That's your choice. But for me, doing what I do right now is all I ever wanted to do as a kid. Reach out, talk to people like-minded, inspire them, and tell them to hell with the world. To hell with everybody that tells you you can't do something. Okay? I know that a lot of you did not have the support system that I had growing up. Now, granted, I just lost part of that support system, and I'm still struggling with that. But at least I had it. Okay? And I want to share with you guys what I had. So when I tell you that you can do something and I believe in you, then I mean it, and I believe that I truly do. Okay? You want to get out and work on your car? Then get out and work on your car. Do not tell me that you can't learn something. That excuse will not fly with me anymore. We have the internet at the touch of our finger, in the palm of our hand nowadays. Don't tell me that you don't know how. That's not an excuse anymore. If you want to do something, you get your ass out there and you do it, and you prove someone wrong. There's somebody in your life that you can prove wrong, whether it be family, whether it be friends. I don't care. Now, see, you may think that that's silly, right? It's not. It's all about the fire within that drives you. You have to dictate the situation, okay? The narrative. You have to change that narrative to benefit you, okay? And that's what I did. I took it upon myself to believe that nobody believed in me. That's what I told myself each and every day, that I got out there and grinded it out and made shit out of nothing, okay? Each and every day I told myself that nobody believes in me. Prove the world wrong. Now, was I chasing money? No. No, guys, I was leaving behind a legacy. That was the whole point of everything that I ever wanted to do, was to build a legacy, right? You can leave millions of dollars behind for your family. What is that gonna do? That's money. All they're gonna do is spend it. You leave behind a wealth of knowledge and a legacy and your morals and your values, and you inspire the generation behind you. That is your job, not to leave money behind for your family. No, I'm not. I'm not going to leave millions of dollars or even hundreds of thousands of dollars to my family whenever I'm gone. You know what I'm going to leave? Work ethic. That's what I'm going to leave to them. My kids will know how to change tires. They will know how to go interview for a job. They will understand that the world is not a nice place. The world is a very shitty place. We don't raise princesses here in my house, okay? Because last time I checked, we didn't have any castles around here anymore, okay? We're a factory, okay? And our job is to raise adults, and that's what we do. Some of you might not have had that luxury to be raised that way. Luckily, I did. I had a support system, and I was raised that way, so I understand. Was not raised with a silver spoon in my mouth. I was raised where my dad had to go out behind the house and shoot whatever he could shoot for food. So don't talk to me or ever say anything about, it must be nice. It wasn't always nice, guys, but I made it work, okay? So a support system is probably the biggest thing that you can do for somebody. Be that support. And I want you to know that I truly do, and I swear to you, believe in you. But it's going to take you believing in yourself first. I can believe in you all I want to, but if you don't believe in yourself, then there ain't a damn thing I can do about it. Okay? And it's not just about turning wrenches on these cars. Yeah, Fox bodies, that's an outlet for me. Cars, that's an outlet. But life in general is, you have to have someone to support you and compliment you and give you praise throughout your life. You have to. I'm sorry. You want to be a hardened individual, an adult, whenever you grow up, try not having a support system. That's what'll happen. You become very harsh, very brash, okay? And the reason why I'm telling you this is I believe that all of you watching right now can do more than what you do, whether that be with your family, whether that be turning a wrench or whatever. I'm so sick of the world telling everybody that they can't or they don't know how. That is no longer an excuse anymore. You might could have said that 30 years ago. You cannot say that anymore. It's laziness, if you want to know the truth. Why you don't get anything done is pure laziness. You might not like that, and that's perfectly fine. It is what it is. But I'm telling you now that we can all do more. I had to bust my ass, pull myself up from nothing, not even gas money to go to work, to get to where I'm at now. And I don't have much. But what I do have is, once again, a legacy that I'll leave behind to my kids and a work ethic. Okay? I make them learn. I don't make life easy for my kids. I make life somewhat tough. because they need to know whenever they get out into the real world, they need to be prepared for that, because the real world, it will eat you up, especially nowadays. I suggest that everyone do a little bit of that. We can love our kids and we can pat them on the back and we can support them, but we also got to show them some tough love sometimes too. I think you guys need to hear it as well. Some of you didn't have what I had growing up, and I get that. I was rich growing up. I was rich. In my eyes, I was rich. We were poor as poor could be, but we were rich with love and support. And what that should tell you is it's not about money. It's not about any of that shit. It's about supporting one another. Supporting a passion, a love, a hobby, whatever the case may be. I've been through a lot lately. It's been tough for me, for sure, but it's made me realize that I'm who I am because somebody believed in me. Okay? That's all it takes. On the flip side of this, I'm telling you the truth when it comes to making yourself think that nobody does believe in you. Sometimes you got to do that. Some of you guys didn't have a support system and you've come out just fine and you've done great for yourselves. Some of you didn't have a support system and you're still struggling to find out who you are and to find out what you can do. You can do any damn thing you want to. Do these work? Do these work? This? Does it? Because if so, you can do any damn thing you want to. Stop being lazy. Stop feeling sorry for yourself and get out and just do more. Do more than what you're doing now. That's an improvement, right? I ask that each and every one of you show me some improvement from today to tomorrow. Just do something more. Even if it's spend time with your family. I hope that's what you're doing, actually. Get off the couch. Get off Netflix and go do something. Go do something. If you're not happy with your life, then change the shit. Change it. There is every opportunity in the world nowadays for you to better yourself. So for the ones that say it must be nice, yeah, it is nice. It's nice that I busted my ass and got to where I'm at right now, which is fine for me. Yeah, that was really, really nice. It was handed to me on a silver platter, I can promise you. It came that easy. Okay? I know a lot of you completely understand where I'm coming from. I know some of you don't. I've not even looked at the comment section, but I can guarantee you there's somebody in there right now that's got their feelings hurt. Let me tell you right now, your feelings don't matter. They don't matter to the world. It's not going to do shit. You can be upset. You can be angry at everybody. It's up to you to do better, right? Nobody's going to do this for you. Nobody's going to step in and make your life better. But better also does not mean more money. That's what I think a lot of people confuse with success. You can be successful and be broke. Well, I'll say this. Everybody's got to have a little bit of money. I mean, you got to have money to feed your kids and do things like that. So don't completely misunderstand what I'm saying. Most all of us can at least pay our bills and have a vehicle, or maybe have a boat or a jet ski or a Mustang or whatever the case may be, and we think we're broke. No, brother, you ain't broke, okay? You have too much shit and you're trying to live outside of your means. Back some of that stuff down, okay? Spend a little more time with your family. Maybe go out to eat every once in a while. Listen to me when I tell you, each and every one of you, I support you. I believe that you can have what you want to have in life as long as you have realistic goals. Understand that what you need out of life isn't money. Stop chasing the dollar. I never want to hear that. I hope you guys make the money you want to make, and I hope it's a fulfilling life. That's cool. But for those of you that have made the money and still not happy, I'm telling you that there's more in life than money. That's what I'm telling you. There's way more out there. It's about feeling accomplished, leaving behind a legacy for you and your family, when you are gone, okay? That being said, I'm going to read some comments. Totally agree. Look, guys, why am I doing this tonight? Why am I going off? I'm going off because the things that have happened to me lately in my life, I realize that the support that I've got from my family is what got me through, okay? And without that support, I probably wouldn't have believed in myself enough to get myself out of this rut that I was in. Now, to a lot of you, what I have isn't a lot, which you are correct. It's not a lot. YouTube, you guys did what you see here with the shop and all this stuff. All that's irrelevant. That's not what I'm talking about. When I talk about having stuff and doing stuff, it's not about this shit. It's not about this. It's about happiness. Okay? That's what it's about. I don't care if you live in a camper in the woods. If you are truly content and happy, then I can't speak to you. You're untouchable. Okay? But I know a lot of you aren't happy. And I'm here to tell you that there is more in life. I promise you there is. Stop chasing money. That's number one right there. Because that'll get you in trouble. That'll get you into a job that you hate. You're going to come home and take it out on your family. Then what you got? You got a job you hate with no family. Think about that. Robert Booth, thank you so much. Welcome to the Cobra package. Yes, absolutely. Preach. Yeah, I'm preaching tonight. Like I said, I told you guys a while back, you're going to get the real brutal. I preach, man. That's what I do. I preach. I actually cuss a lot. I'm not cussing that much tonight. I tend to, my vocabulary is very limited. If I want to get my point across, typically I cuss. I cuss like a sailor, and I think a lot of you completely understand what I'm saying. But I do get the fact that your kids like to watch, and I try my best to not go off and cuss and do things like that. But tonight, one of those nights where a few of them are going to slip. You're lucky you have a close family and good relationship with your pops. I am lucky when it comes to that. But this is what I want to say. I mean, you're right. But that is no excuse either way. It's no excuse either way. It is good that I do have a relationship with my dad, and I did with my mom. Really, really close. Very supportive parents. I'm bringing you that level of support, okay? That I believe that you can do it. You can believe that everybody else doesn't believe. That's fine. I'm telling you that you can do whatever the hell you want to do. You can do it. You can make it happen in your life, okay? Whether your parents support you or not, or whether they ever did, is completely irrelevant for me, because it's all mental, right? Everything that we do or we can't do is all in our heads. You give me that bullshit about I can't do something because of this or because of that. No, you can't do it because of this. That's why you can't do anything. The excuse of parents or no support or whatever the case may be is just doesn't fly for me anymore. We all have bad days. I have my bad days where I'm down and I'm out and I don't believe in myself anymore, but I pick my ass up each and every time and I do more. There's Papa T right now. Maybe we can bring him in on this conversation. But I'm telling you, don't rely on everybody else, okay? Don't look for that person. I can be that person for you if you want me to be, because I do know that you can do it. But don't rely on your immediate family to support you, because sometimes you don't have that, okay? It's just the way that it is. Yes, Jimmy Warden, a moment of clarity tonight. Jimmy is one of my good friends. We've talked many times. We work together. And Jimmy, we had a good conversation one day. After my mom passed and things were really rough for me, I had a moment of clarity. And it was that I knew everything that I needed to do. Now, that moment of clarity doesn't last forever. How quickly we forget everything. Life just rolls back in, right? And you forget what was so important to you at that moment. Well, we sat down, me and Jimmy, and we talked. And something that Jimmy said was, this is the greatest gift that a parent can give to you. This is their last final gift that they can give to you in their passing. As hard as that may sound to a lot of you, it is. Everything that they've ever taught you, everything that you've ever known, all comes to you like that in a flash. You remember everything, all their teachings and all of this stuff, but it doesn't last long. What you have to do, or what I did, was I literally took notes of everything that I knew was taught to me and expected of me. That legacy that she left behind, I took notes of all that stuff. Literally took notes of it. Wrote it all down. Because I knew at some point in my life I would start to move on. And I didn't want to move on. I wanted to take the best of her and apply it to life. That's how someone lives on. That's how someone's legacy is created. You take the best of them and you apply it to your life. If you, for instance, isn't worth that, then you didn't leave behind a legacy. You didn't do enough for people. You need to do more for people. You need to teach what you know, and you need to inspire other people. It's just that simple. That's what I'm trying to do, and that's what I ask that you guys try to do. Take what you know about and what you were good about, whatever that may be, and you apply it and you present it to the kids that are coming up, the next generation. Inspire somebody else. Believe in them. Pat them on the back every once in a while. Stop being selfish and tell people that they've done a good job and you're proud of them. You want to know who inspires me? Mustang Guy 6501. That guy truly inspires me. I'm sure he's in the chat tonight. I haven't looked. Truly inspires me with what he's been able to accomplish. He told me his story, and I love it. It reminds me a lot of where I come from and what I did. You're not going to inspire me with your money. With the amount of money in your bank account, doesn't mean anything to me. What did you do in life? How did you get to where you are right now? That could be inspiring. No great book is ever written about somebody that had everything from the beginning. It's all about trials and tribulations and everything else, right? It's about their ups and their downs and what they went through. That's what a good book, a good story, a good movie is based on. It's not based on somebody that had it made from the word go. None of us had it made from the word go. More than likely, if you're watching this right now, nah, you didn't. You struggled along the way somewhere. And I love that about you, your story, and everything else. But share that with people. Don't let your kids think that the world is a great place. It's not. You're setting them up for failure if you do that, in my opinion. My kids know that mama and daddy love them, and we'll be here for them, and we'll do anything that we can do. But the world will chew you up and spit you out. That's what you need to know. So my job is to prepare them for that. Also, my job is to inspire you guys and make you believe that you can do shit. So Colton says, if you're home watching this, you can do more and better for yourself. It's all on you. It is. It's 100% on you guys. Seriously. Hear me right now. Who is that? Is that? Well, somebody else just pulled up. Maybe Andrew. Listen to me. Each and every person out here that's in my life, in my family right now can vouch. I pulled myself out of the ruins. Do you know what I could have done with my life? I could have very easily have gotten into drugs. I could have gave up. I could have done anything. Just gave up, right? I could have quit my job. I wanted to, but I didn't. I picked my ass up and I got out and I done something. That's what I did. I made something happen. Andrew 100% can vouch. Andrew, I was in a bad spot.
Yeah.
About what, 7 years ago? If you guys don't know, we're having church tonight.
I see
by the
that.
way. So Andrew can tell you, it was pretty rough for me, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty rough. I never honestly thought that I would be able to be where I'm at right now. There again, nothing to do with money. No, it has nothing to do with that. It's in a place where my kids have food on the table and we have a good home for them and a good positive environment. That's what it means. And a little bit of extra money. Sure, that doesn't help. That doesn't hurt. Did you bring me a Monster? I tell you, I thought that I raised my kids better than this.
Sorry, man.
But he didn't.
Think about it until I finished leaving the store.
But you did think about it.
Plus, them things were $3 a piece at the Shell or at the Chevron station.
He can't spend $3.
They bumped their noggin. I'm not paying $3 for. Well, not anymore. Not paying.
After all I've taught him and all I've done for him, he can't buy me a Monster.
He drank my last one that I left over here. I wouldn't have had to buy one.
I did do that. I look. I want to tell you something. Andrew grew up under my reign. Okay, I was a son of a bitch. What now? Come here. You come here. You come here.
You already got the transmission out?
You come here. You tell him, Andrew. I was not the easiest to live with.
Yeah.
But what I did was I prepared them for the future. They knew life was going to be tough, and I'm very proud, honestly, of Andrew and all of my kids. They have done well. Okay, they have gotten out there. They went to school. Most of them have good jobs, or either they're in school or trying to do their best. And they don't come to me for pity. You never come to me looking for, just hug my neck and tell me it's going to be all right. No, it's not going to be all right. Your ass is going to fail if you don't get out there and do something with your life. Papa T, he's coming up right now. Looks like he's got donuts. Oh. But I was raised the same way with him.
Donuts and beer.
Donuts and beer, he said.
Are they hot? With the light on?
He said, yes, this is live, Tad. So I get everybody up to speed because Papa T don't understand. Andrew just walked in. We're having church tonight. This ain't one of those fun-loving videos. We're talking about what people need to hear tonight.
He's preaching to the children.
I am preaching. Yeah, DoorDash pulled up. To anybody that needs to hear this, that's what my job is tonight. But Daddy, let me ask you something. Was it always easy coming up? Were we rich growing up?
Oh God, no.
But I could have swore we were rich. I thought we had.
Well, no, we shot rabbits to eat.
What did I just tell you
To
guys?
eat.
What did I just tell
To
you?
eat.
Shot rabbits and squirrels.
Anything that moved.
Anything that moved behind the house to have food to eat. Don't talk to me about it must be nice. None of you had better ever come to me with the statement it must be nice ever again. You don't understand everything that we've been through, and that's fine. You don't. My point is, that's never an excuse for anybody. No. If somebody's doing good, then be proud of them for doing good. What I ask is that you be happy in life. That's what I ask, okay? You do not have to have money to be happy. You do not have to have cars and things to be happy. Just be happy with yourself and know that you've taught somebody something in your life, okay? When you're dead and gone, I want you to ask yourself this right now. If you died tomorrow, what would people remember about you? What would they remember? Andrew, if he died tonight, everybody remember he likes Little Debbie cakes. That's it. He's worthless. It's pointless. That's all he would ever offer to the whole world. But seriously, guys, I mean, I don't know what the world might think if I died tonight. I don't know, but I would hope, if nothing else, that they said, you know what, man, he pulled himself out of ruins, out of nothing, and he did something, and he got his ass out there every day, and he worked on stuff, and he did the best for his family that he could do, and he didn't chase money. That's what I would hope that I left behind. And my kids, I would hope that they are prepared for the future tomorrow. That's what I hope. Like I said, we don't raise princesses around here, okay? Does that look like a castle to you? No. There's no place for a princess in this world anymore. You raise your kids for the shit that the world is. It is shit, okay? You prepare them for that. You love them, but teach them that the world will not love them, okay? And that's just how it is. You got to be harsh every once in a while, okay? If you want to relate this to Mustangs, you can get out there and do more. I promise you can. Well, I'm broke. I can't buy tools. I can't buy this. But I bet you go out to eat, okay? But I bet you buy some new shoes, or I bet you do this or that. It's all about where your passion is. Now, if you don't want to do that and you're happy with your life, then you continue to do that. But don't ever come to me or anybody else and say it must be nice. No, you chose what you chose. I chose what I chose. I'm happy in life. So yeah, it must be nice to be happy. And as long as you can be happy with yourself, nothing else matters, okay? I told you guys a while back, we're going to get more real. This is the shit, this is the conversations that we have all the time, don't we?
Oh,
We have these conversations, okay? I understand that some of you are truly struggling right now. You could be struggling mentally, physically, not have any money. I get it. But I don't care. The point is you can do better. Okay? When I tell you that I understand all of the above, I've experienced it and I have been there, okay? I truly have. With handicaps, with you name it. I've been there and I understand it. All right. You guys, I know, could hear me either way. But don't ever come to me with the "it must be nice" thing. If you only knew the struggles that I went through to get to where I'm at. Both of you know.
I know. Very well.
I'd be lying if I said I had it hard, but I worked for everything I got.
Andrew never really had it truly hard other than me getting on his ass. Other than that, though, Andrew, I felt like we prepared you for life, though, didn't we?
Yeah, I worked for everything I got.
He did. I'm very proud of him. I'm very proud of all of my kids for what they've
Don't
done.
ask nobody for nothing.
He don't. He don't ask anybody for nothing. And that's the way it should be. We had some good times with you coming up. We did stuff. We worked on stuff. The biggest thing that I wanted my kids to understand was the world doesn't love you. It just doesn't. I mean, you want me to be completely honest with you, the world gives a shit about you. The only ones that give a shit about you are your family. That's it. But that is enough to drive you and to carry you through life. Because when life gets tough, you can look back and you can say, I'm at least loved by somebody and they believe in me. I'm that person that believes in you. Because I did it. Because I pulled myself from nothing to what I've got now, and I'm happy with that. If I died tomorrow, I feel like I have done enough in life. I've taught my kids and hopefully taught some of you. Don't give up on your kids, okay? Don't feel like that you need to treat them like princesses and all that stuff. They're not, none of this exists in this world today. Love them, teach them, but explain to them that when you step out of this house, it's a different world. That's all I ask. Teach them how to do things. Lord knows, look at where we're at in the world today. Who knows what tomorrow might bring? You might be growing your own vegetables and your own, have your own chickens and farm and everything else. It's probably a good idea these days because who knows where we're going to be at. Teach your kids how to do shit. At least teach them how to change a tire. You don't deserve to have flannel and a beard on if your ass don't know how to change a tire. But a lot of you are raising kids like that. You don't need to raise kids that way. You teach them what you know. Girl or not, I don't care. Doesn't matter to me. Sorry about your mom. Yes, I do have some hurt in me. But as my buddy Jimmy Warden said earlier, it's a moment of clarity, okay? I won't always be this way. Tomorrow I'll calm down a little bit. But today I had to go to my sister's mother's celebration of life today. Okay? My mom passed away, the 3rd?
Yeah.
On the 3rd of January. Literally a week later, after the celebration of life, a week later, my sister, which has a different mother, my sister calls me crying, upset. She's lost her mother.
Oh, God.
Not even a week after that, she lost her grandmother. Guys, life is what it is. There's nothing we can do. I can sit here and cry and carry on, and it's not going to matter. My point is, life is going to go on. But I learned something, okay? And I have this moment of clarity right now, and I want to talk to you about it so that it will forever be on YouTube. That I promise you I don't give a damn what the world says, what your parents say, what your friends say. If nobody else on this earth believes in you, I do. But I'm going to tell you the key to it. Believing in yourself first. It's point blank. That's how simple this is. Believe in yourself. Know that there's somebody else out there in this world that believes that you can do it. At least one person. And then you spin it. And you make yourself believe that nobody else believes that you can do it. And then you go do it. I don't care if they care or not. The world may not give a shit about what you've done. But you will. You will care. It will matter to you and future issues that arise and things that you need to accomplish and you need to combat and overcome. It will matter to you that you have done what you set out to do. Okay, that's what matters. I've always preached passion. Have passion about what you do. If you have kids, show that passion to your kids. I'm going to ask you something. How do you expect your children, your kids, your family to ever be passionate about anything in life if they don't know how to be? If they've never seen anyone passionate about anything, how do they know to be passionate with little kids? So often we get embarrassed as adults when we become passionate about something, because sometimes passion can be misunderstood for an obsession. Sometimes it is. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes it is. We need to let our kids know that it's okay. It is okay to just love something so much that it just excites you. It's okay. Never make your kids feel bad about that. Never. I was so passionate about cars growing up. Wasn't
Oh yeah, definitely.
my dad could change the wheels on a car back when I was 6, 7 years old, and I noticed it. First thing I noticed, what? You changed the wheels. I would cut rims and tires out of magazines, out of one car, and place them onto another car. It seemed embarrassing to me at the time when I was a kid, because nobody I knew did that. Nobody I knew cared about that. You know why that was so important to me? Because I related that to my dad and my mom. And it didn't matter whether that was what... They weren't as passionate about some of the stuff as I was, but it didn't matter. To me, that's what I needed to do to relate to my family, my dad, my mom, and that's what I did. Never once did he ever tell me, son, that's silly. Nope. Never. Never once. So I'm here to tell you that no matter how passionate you are, how obsessed, whatever the case may be, it's not silly. Just do it and own it and share it with the world. Share it with your family, with your kids. I don't care if they laugh at you. You know I got your back. Tag me in it. Tag me on Facebook if they're giving you hell. Do that. I'm here for you. Me and Papa T will get them.
That right. For sure.
Yes, you'll have to watch from the beginning. You did. Death is a part of life. It absolutely is. And it's one of the biggest things that will ever be given to a child. It's hard, and it's not something that you ever want to experience, but it is a moment for you. A moment of clarity, like I've said before, where you only have a limited amount of time to pull as much information from this situation as you possibly can. And it ain't fun, and it ain't easy. You can sit and you can cry about it nonstop and never get anything done and want to repress it. But there's so much valuable information within that moment of clarity that you had better take notes. Literally write it down, put notes in your phone of what you're feeling. Because there will come a time when that starts to fade a little. It will get easier. And you will forget what was so important to you at the moment when something like this happens. What happened to me? I realized that I needed to do more with my wife and my kids. That we had not done enough together. We had relied too much on my dad and on my mom. And we had not done a lot of stuff together as a family. Why is that important? Because, well, our family's not going to be here forever. Same thing goes for my dad. I might not be here tomorrow for him. okay? Or vice versa. So you had better have a plan in play. And now I realized that I had not done enough with my family, with my wife and kids. I had no real memories to look back on without including my parents. Now, that's not a bad thing, but you've got to have something. Because when you lose everything, aka your world, if it takes everything that was you with it, then there's nothing of you left. There's no memories. There's no nothing. That hurts. So what I'm telling you is, as much as you may love your parents, your dad, your mom, your brother, your sister, do something outside of that and make memories so that if and when you lose that, you have something to believe in yourself with, to believe that you can still do something without them, because you're going to have that. If you think it's just going to be easy for those of you that still have your parents, I promise you, it is not anything like you think it might be. It's the hardest thing you'll ever go through. But you had better have a piece of you that you can tuck away and keep. If it all goes with them, then you have nothing left. You don't exist anymore. That was one of the things that I made a mistake on. I truly did. A lot of me left with my mom. Look, me and my dad, we're super close. We're as closer than me and my mom were, okay? We understand life. We've talked about it many, many times. We understand what it means. I'm here to share our experiences, what he has taught me with you guys. He is why I do what I do right now. He's why I'm getting in your ass right now. Because you gotten in my ass a few times, haven't you?
Yeah, a lot.
A few times he's gotten in my ass over the years, okay? But, if nobody believes in you, it's hard to believe in yourself. It really is. It is very, very hard. I know a lot of you have done it, and I commend you for it. But I had 2 people in this world, if nothing else, 2 people out of billions of people that believed in me. And that's all it took. That's all it took. Some of you don't have that at all. So I'm here to tell you, you got 1 person. Actually, this man right here makes 2. So you got 2 people that believe that you can do any damn thing that you want to. I don't know what else to tell you guys other than don't listen to haters. Don't listen to people that tell you you can't do anything, that don't believe in you, that laugh at you, that joke, that make fun of you because maybe you grew up poor or you didn't have. I don't give a shit. Listen to me. I do not care about any of that. None of that matters. Okay? None of that matters. It is 100% up here in your head mentally. None of that matters. I've been through it all. I've heard it all. But I'm happy in life. But somebody that does support you does matter. It does. It truly does help you. And if nothing else, you got 2 people right here. Now, I'm going to tell you why I think Papa T would support any of this. Because he pulled himself up from nothing. By his bootstraps, if you will. I'm very proud of him. I love my dad. He's taught me a lot. He has. He's taught me how to do things. Don't feel sorry for yourself. And I want you guys to hear it as well. Some of you have never heard that before. I love you. I believe in you. I think you can do it. I know you can do it. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up. This was church tonight. It is what it is. Peace out.